We begin with our main character, Ippo, helping his mother load boxes for the fisherman. The next day at school, Ippo is invited to go out with classmates, but he has to decline due to his responsibilities with the family fishing business. As the other kids walk away, here we see Ippo left alone, overhearing them gossip about him being bullied. On his way home, 3 bullies approach Ippo, mocking him for smelling like worms. After tormenting him for a while, a man steps in to help Ippo, effortlessly dodging the bullies' attacks and even taking their buttons, causing them to flee. Ippo then passes out, and when he wakes up, he finds himself in a boxing gym. The stranger who helped him approaches and tells Ippo to go home, pointing out how weak he is. Ippo realizes he's right and starts to leave, but the stranger stops him, asking him to imagine the punching bag as his bully. The stranger teaches Ippo how to punch, and after some instruction, Ippo destroys the punching bag, busting his knuckles in the process. The stranger checks on Ippo and tries to convince him to take up boxing before leaving. He lends Ippo some boxing tapes, but he watches the boxing tapes. Over the next few days, Ippo becomes more and more interested in boxing, learning as much as he can. Eventually, Ippo runs into the stranger again, whom we learn is named Takemura. From a boxing magazine, Ippo asks Takemura to train him, expressing his desire to become a professional boxer. Takemura, however, gets angry, dismissing Ippo's interest as a spur-of-the-moment decision, insisting that boxing isn't for him. But Ippo is determined and insists he wants to feel what it's like to be strong. Seeing his determination, Takemura tells Ippo that if he wants to be like him, he must start training by catching leaves, just as Takemura did, promising to teach him boxing if he succeeds. Ippo is given a task of catching 10 leaves within 1 week, but he shakes a tree. He quickly realizes it's more challenging than it seems, struggling even to catch the second leaf. Determined, he rushes home, and we then see him training late into the night, tirelessly trying to catch the leaf. After much effort, he finally manages to grab the second leaf. As the final day approaches, Ippo gives it his all. Just when he's on the verge of giving up, he recalls the difference in sound of their punches, eventually managing to replicate the sound Takemura's made. When Takemura arrives, Ippo successfully completes the tasks, though Takemura had intended for him to use both hands, but Ippo did it with just one. We then cut to Ippo training at home, followed by a scene at the gym where the trainers discuss their desire to have a world title challenger, even mentioning that Takemura might achieve that goal. Just then Ippo walks through the door, the old man questioning, is this a joke? Leading to a conversation where Takemura is told that Ippo must spar against someone else, Miyata, a legend despite his young age. With no turning back, Ippo is set to face his formidable opponent, and Takemura begins teaching him how to block. As the bell rings, the tension builds.
Come on! Get up, Ippo! Get up off the ground now!
So that's it, huh?
What happened? Oh, he hit me in the stomach and I don't know what happened after that. This guy's very different from what I thought he would be.
Ippo, after getting back to his feet, is scolded by Takemura for dropping his guard. Despite receiving more instructions, Ippo remains on the defensive, merely following orders. Miyata seizes the opportunity and knocks him down once again. Takemura shouts, questioning if Ippo's desire to become a boxer is serious enough. With this, Ippo stands once more as Miyata charges in and aims for body shots. Takemura advises Ippo to use his footwork, but Ippo struggles to escape. Even so, he keeps his guard up. However, when the others inadvertently irritate Miyata, he uses his dominant arm. Yet Ippo still refuses to go down. The round ends, and Ippo is saved by the bell. Speaking with Takamura afterward, Ippo admits that despite the pain, it's not as bad as the bullying he endured, and now he feels he can stand up for himself. Takamura instructs him to take the initiative and recall his range when he grabbed at the falling leaves. With a renewed focus, Ippo assumes his stance as he moves closer, locking his eyes on Miyata's feet. He lands a solid jab, diving Miyata toward the ropes, but fails to finish the exchange. Takamura reminds Ippo to remember the punching bag technique. Despite his fatigue, Ippo manages to push Miyata back with more jabs, winding up for a straight punch that breaks Miyata's guard. Just as he prepares for another strike, he misses, and the bell rings again. As Takamura reviews Ippo's performance, he advises him to go for the left-right combo. The next round begins with Miyata initially focused. After a few quick jabs, Miyata lands a punch on Ippo's chin, knocking him down. In an unexpected show of determination, Ippo rises again, but is swiftly knocked down once more. Yet, he refuses to stay down. Despite everything, Ippo's punches retain their strength. Miyata, in response, initiates his attack, landing several powerful blows, but Ippo refuses to fall. Eventually, Miyata counters cleanly to Ippo's face, setting him down once more. The scene cuts to the old man, who speaks to Takamura, expressing his desire to see Ippo back in the gym the next day. We then shift to Miyata, where we witness the toll Ippo's persistence has taken on him. As Ippo regains consciousness, he is met with congratulations, and Takamura informs him that he has passed. This show is something else. This is is the best Shounen sports anime ever to me. In any case, what I love most about this series is the fact that this isn't about a bullied kid hitting back at bullies. No, this is about confidence and what it means to be strong. But I am definitely going to be leaving that for another day, because I've got a whole video planned for that, and I hope you stick around for me to cover that. But in any case, I must admit, I am definitely sorry when it comes to this, because I'm not the best when it comes to play-by-plays for fighting. So I do apologise if I am lacking in that department. But I definitely want to cover this series more. However, it's going to be a different sort of tackling when it comes to this series, so you'll have to stay and hopefully will enjoy. But one series I can definitely say I want to cover, and I hope you let me know if you want me to cover this as well, is how heavy are the dumbbells you lift. This series got me into that show, and I'm more than grateful. This series gets me hyped like no other. In any case though, if you want to see that and what did you think of this series, I hope you leave those in the comment section down below. And while you're there, why not like and subscribe, it helps me out a ton. But in any case, I have been 𝕒𝕒𝕒𝕒𝕒𝕒, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Take care everyone.